If you're after some new 501 side lights, I recommend these. They're a Phillips own brand. Basically, the top of them is like a bit cloudy looking, so the light emitting from it is like more evenly distributed. These aren't CAN bus error-free lights, so to avoid getting any like error messages up on your dashboard, I recommend buying this is called a decodificator, whatever that means. Basically, I'll get one out of the packet for you. So you plug this into your car like you would normally, and then there's a little resistor in here that tricks your car into thinking that the bulb is not out, because these bulbs will throw an error message on the dash. So once you've taken your old bulbs out, you can just get one of the little cables like this, plug it into your car, then you can either cable tie it up somewhere or just let it hang down. It doesn't really matter, it's not going to go very far. And then just plug your new LEDs into this bit. It's like a little bit squidgy, so you should be able to slot it into your old bulb's location pretty easy, and it shouldn't fall out. Just to give you some idea, I've had these bulbs in there as well. The only problem with these is they can be quite long, so they might not fit where your bulb's meant to go. If you compare it to, say, one of those bulbs in the packet, it's nearly like twice the length. So you just got to look out for that sort of thing. I think I had two of these. I don't know where the other one's gone, but I think these started flickering after a while. I think they get quite hot, so with that thing, that little like wiring harness thing I've got, it should hopefully reduce the amount of like current going into the bulb, and hopefully keep it a bit cooler, and the longevity of the bulb should be much greater. But if you want these bulbs, I will put an Amazon link in the description. I think they're like 15 quid. It's quite expensive compared to some of the other bulbs that you can find on eBay. I think these cob style ones were like £3 or £4, so it's small price to pay, but you're getting quality and it's a brand that you've heard of. So first thing to do is look at your reflection in the car. No, I'm joking. Pop the bonnet like this. Heavy. So I've already done the light on this side, so I'm going to do this side now. So what you want to do is there's these little rubber caps at the back here behind the headlight. Well, there is on my car anyway, but for the side light there is a little tiny one. Take it off, looks like this, and that basically just protects the bulb from any like dirt and moisture. So you want to like squeeze your hand in. Obviously every car's gonna be different, unless you've got a Passat like mine. Just pull the bulb out of its little housing. Normally this bit of wire can extend a bit more, so if I pull it, there you go, so that's extended. Be careful if you've been driving, the bulbs might be hot. So I'm going to take that out, put that bulb somewhere safe, because that's still working if I need a spare, although I do have about 7 or 8 of these, so I don't know why I'd need another one. Right, I need to prop my camera up because I need 2 hands, or I'll just do this. Boom, and it's connected. How did that happen? Oh, take your Phillips bulb out. Obviously there's only one left. Oh, what is that car? That sounds well nice. I think it was an Aston Martin, as you can see. Getting a bit distracted. I'm in like this car park, no one around. It's like in the middle of a roundabout. It's like a Sainsbury's overflow car park. Right, gonna have to use 2 hands again for this. Alright, I've taken it out of the packaging, that go in the bin, and I'll put it in. You might have to turn it around if it's not working, because it's probably going to work one way and not the other, so you've got a 50-50 chance of it working first time. This thing obviously stops this from creating an error on your dash, also helps keep the bulb cool and prolong its life. So what I also like to do, if I turn my lights back on, leave the light on, it's going to help you feed it into its location. So if I go to here, the brighter it gets, the more likely it is going into the right place to refeed it back into its original location. So just give it a push, and where it's that like rubbery fitment, it should just slot in pretty decent. So that is that. I can now put this little cover back on around the back of here. You might want to roll your sleeves up if you don't want to get it dirty, because it's quite manky back there. Oh yeah, also another thing, let me turn my light on actually. Don't know if you can see that there's like a lot of excess wire now, because I've got that I can't remember what it's called, that thing on. Basically you just want to plug it in good and proper and stop it from dangling down. You can leave it dangling down if you want, but it might get bashed around or get wet, so I like to try and push it in to where the bulb sits so it doesn't get wet. It does get a little bit warm, but there's enough room to put that little resistor thing into the hole, and job's a good one. Right, so I fiddled around with it and I pushed all the wire and that little resistor thing into the area so this cap can cover everything and it's not going to get wet or dirty. So just pop this back on, and that, let me close this. My wrist. Oh, I can't really see it because it's still quite bright, but there's one done there and there's one done on that side. Just make sure you push them in properly so they don't fall out, because the rubber should hold it, but just gotta make sure you push it in properly, otherwise it might fall out. Anyway, I hope you like this video. Let me show you my face so you know who I look like, who I am. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and